Hello everyone! Today I'll be showing you how to make this cute and simple mix and match floral nail art. For the middle finger, I'm starting by applying some liquid latex around my nails. This is to make the cleanup process much easier afterwards. I leave a link below to where I got it. If you don't have a liquid latex or just don't want to spend money on it, you can just use some regular tape. Next I took a sheer pink and a white polish and put it on a silicone mat. Then I used a toothpick to just mix in the colors to make them blend together. This will help make a perfect French fade. If you don't have a silicone mat, you can just use some tin foil or just a plastic bag or anything similar. So when you're done blending the colors, take a makeup sponge, pick up the polish and dab it on the nail. Then you'd want to repeat this process a couple of times until you have the desired effect. I recommend letting the polish dry in between coats because if you don't, the sponge will just get stuck to the nail and it will all just get tacky and it will pick up the polish and you'll just end up having to redo the entire nail, which I had to because I messed up like a million times, which was really annoying. You could also use the more traditional method where you just put the polish directly on the sponge, but I found that using this technique gives a much better result. For the ring finger, I've already applied one coat of the sheer pink polish from before, and now I'm just applying a fast drying top coat. It is important to let this dry completely because we'll be using nail vinyls next. While waiting for the polish to dry, you can go ahead and apply some liquid latex around the nail. Again, if you don't have any, you can just use some regular tape. When the polish is completely dry, you can apply the nail vinyls as shown here. Now paint some white polish on a new makeup sponge and then dab it on the nail. You could also paint the polish directly on the nail, but that didn't work for me, so I had to do it this way. You might have to repeat this process depending on the opacity of the polish, but don't let the polish dry in between because you want to remove the nail vinyls while the polish is still wet. Now I'm just peeling off the nail vinyls while the polish is still wet, and as you can see I tried to take them all off at once, which you probably shouldn't do because you might ruin the nail. If you have any imperfections, you can just clean that up using a tiny paintbrush and some polish remover. For the flower, start by making 3 circles on the nail using a medium-sized dotting tool. If you don't have one, you can just use a toothpick. While waiting for the polish to dry, I just took a tiny paintbrush and some white acrylic paint and outlined the nail. For the details, I used the same red polish from before and mixed in some white to make a lighter shade. Then I took a tiny paintbrush, made a dot in the center, and then made some C-shapes around it. It's a bit hard to tell what I'm doing here because the color is so similar to the original one, but as you can see here, I'm doing the exactly same thing, only this time using an even lighter shade. When you've done this to all of the roses, you can start making the leaves. I used acrylic paint for this, but you can definitely use polish too. Now I'm just going in with a lighter green to add some highlights to the leaves. When you're done, just let the entire nail dry for a couple of minutes and then apply a fast drying top coat. For the rest of my nails, I just painted them with the same red polish as I used for the roses, and I also applied a matte top coat to all of my nails because I love matte nails. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!